You don't have it up?
It should be live right now. Listen, I bet you looking like Teddy Riley right now.
Let me make sure I got it.
Auntie edition. Okay. We don't know what the hell to do.
There it is. There it is.
Let me see. Hey, because we queens up in this piece. Okay. Okay. It's just us on here. Oh, it says Just the Taint is now live. That would be me.
Yep. Let me see.
And then, oh, there's a person. Okay. So look like, oh, that might be there's a love.
Is that me?
I don't know. Oh, are you looking at it? No, Tiffany.
Hey, it's Tiffany. Hello. How you doing?
How you doing?
How you doing?
You got your wine? You gonna join us with some wine? Hey, Sneaky.
We got some.
Hey.
Hey, girl. Hey.
So we are live somewhere. Okay.
On Facebook, clearly. And we got Janae.
Hey.
Girl, they coming to see us. All right.
I was gonna say we got to get some act right, but girl, we ain't never got none. So I mean, there's that.
Wine.
Wait, let me get an introduction of some shit.
Yes. Sorry, you go.
Professional. This is why we Boughetto. That's why Boughetto is in the title. Okay. Y'all get your wine. I'm getting ready to do an introduction to what may possibly be. I don't know why I got my black girl hands going. We're gonna try. Okay, here we go. All right.
You do it. I'll pull back.
Okay. So welcome to the first of what may be a series, may not be. You know,
it's gonna be a series, y'all. Don't listen to her. It's gonna be a series. And all y'all who love wine or who love drinks or who love cocktails, just hit her up and she will do a segment with you too.
Okay, there's that. Welcome to Boughetto Wine Tasting with Just a Taint. Today we're going to be, this whole series is about just getting together with someone, with a friend or someone who's interested in tasting either wine or cocktails or booze. Tasting something that has alcoholic content though. We're not tasting grapefruit juice or nothing like that. I don't care how good it is.
And it came together organically.
It came together organically because she an alcoholic. She a wino. I'm a wino. And so I was like, we should do this on the lives because what's wrong with that?
This pandemic hit different, right?
Right. But also, you know, I watch a lot of I'm Boughetto, okay? I'm fairly bougie and I'm fairly ghetto too, okay?
I'm more in the
I'm rache. But what I wanted to do, and I watch a lot of wine tastings, I'm really interested in wine and flavor profiles. And so I just wanted to share this with a friend. I haven't introduced her yet. But I wanted to, if you're familiar with how to taste wine and things like that, what you generally do is you take a sip, you taste the notes, you smell it, you do all this, and then you spit it out. This ain't that kind of show. We don't. I
ain't wasting my wine, girl.
This is my religion. I just wanted to let y'all know that this is Boughetto Wine Tasting, which means if we like it, we might be drunk on the live.
You're gonna swallow
it. I swallow. I'm just saying.
I mean, this wine costs too much. I have no intention on spitting shit out.
Right?
I'm sorry. Are we cursing myself? Are we cursing or not? I'll keep it clean.
Have you met me? Have you met me?
I'm just saying.
Oh no, I cuss. I cuss at work. I cuss.
Oh yeah. I ain't spitting shit out, so I'm just gonna say.
So anyway, I want to introduce you
all my romance writers.
I want to introduce you to my guest. She is. I've posted about her on many occasions because she does peddle crack. She peddles crack under her brand Procrastiplanner.
I'm like, I sell crack. They're talking about planner stickers, FBI, okay?
So if you get a chance, check out her Etsy shop, Procrastiplanner. She is a phenomenal writer that I cannot wait until she and I cannot, be a pot kettle calling a pedal. Shit, I didn't even drink it.
Until I publish, which will
yes, I cannot wait. I was gonna say till you get your shit together and get your shit out. But more. That sounds
You start
better.
drinking beforehand?
No,
Because if you get sober, we're gonna talk about this after.
I said
you
not to be calling the kettle black because she's an amazing writer. I've read her shit, so I'm excited to look for her when her stuff comes out. And until then, find her on Procrastinate Planner, where she sells so many stickers and shit for writers and
black writers.
Aren't a writer. I have stickers on all my stuff, but for people who are planners as well, they're great. The only, this is like a 30-minute intro. Michelle Trent, which one you going by before I give you a whole government name?
Why are you giving my government name? My God. Have you been drinking?
What's your name?
Well, it was on the screen.
Adrian Michelle. I was like, which name? Because no, you have another profile that has your last name on it. So I'm like,
That's my government profile.
Oh.
We don't talk about that.
Excuse me. So Adrian Michelle.
Hey everybody, Adrian Michelle here. Many of you probably know me by my government name too, so that's okay. But for now, we're Adrian Michelle.
Mm-hmm.
And I am the owner of Procrastinate Planner, etc. It is I sell planning stuff for writers who like to procrastinate, which is probably a lot of us, but specifically focused on authors of color, Black women. I didn't see any type of stickers out there that featured our features or people that look like us as writers for getting stuff done. So that was my beginning start, and it's kind of expanded into a whole portfolio of different planner stickers for writers, for the business of writing, for the creativity and the fun of writing. And it's my side hustle. Man, it's been fun. I love it. And talk about how, I'm gonna turn it back to you. We can talk about how we came up with this whole idea in my area.
So we came up with this whole idea. I forget. I think so Adrian has given me a couple of wines to try, and I've tried them, and so we'll discuss because we Zoom. I see her all the time. We Zoom once a week, and so we were talking, and she drinks, because I tried to change her mind. She drinks can we get the, so put the link to your Etsy shop in on one of the comments, one of the pages, and I'll do something with it. Oh, she already did. Somebody got you.
Oh, thank you. Because I seriously can't put in comments. I guess I had to log in.
So then we were on the phone, and you were like, "Yeah, I'm going to try and get out of my Cabernet, whatever. And there's this wine I heard about, and I want to, try." And I was like, "Oh!" And we started talking, and I was like, "Wait, we should just do this on the live." And yes, I say the live because I'm auntie age. Okay, it's the Twitters, it's the live, it's the Facebook. Okay,
it's the bird and the bird
and the Instagrams. Okay, with an S. So what? So I was like, we should do this on the live. And so that's kind of how this started. Now here's the challenge, people, and I'm going to show you what we're drinking. We're going to pop it open on live. We're going to start tasting in another minute or so, but I'm going to show you my bougie charcuterie first.
Yes, please.
If you follow me on Instagram, I just posted it about half an hour ago, but I'm going to show you real live, like with the slow-mo music, like with the chicken burn round. But one of the challenges we had is she's in North Carolina, and she's in Charlotte. I'm in Houston, and finding wine, the same wine, if it's not a popular brand, was very hard.
That exists in the same dimension.
Yes. And we weren't at the store at the same time because there was a white Burgundy section at my liquor store.
Yes.
And so had we been at the stores at the same time, we probably could have found a little bit more of the same things. But again, shit, we got day jobs. We were skipping out on work just to go get the wine. So so we ended up finding one wine that we knew that we had together by finding, and this.
My bad. Let's see.
All right. And so, because she wanted to go to Burgundy. So we got us a nice Bourgogne. If I'm pronouncing it right, if I'm not, Boughetto. It's Bourgogne.
I can't. You got better lighting. It's Favelli Bourgogne Chardonnay, which is basically a white Burgundy.
Yes.
Which the name itself is intriguing to me, white Burgundy. So,
and most white Burgundies are Chardonnay. I looked it up, and it's what's considered old world, which is the reason it's so good is because Chardonnay is a native grape to that region, which means you can go back thousands of years and Chardonnay grapes were growing there. So before we pop open the bottle of wine, let me show y'all this. The charcuterie. Hold on. This is going to be Boughetto. I'm just going to turn my camera around.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, well, wait a minute. What's in the jars?
Okay, I'll do a tour. So this is a little bootleg Boughetto jalapeno wrapped bacon, cream cheese, jalapeno. I call it a Texas hors d'oeuvre. I threw these on there. This is some cucumber, cherry tomatoes, horseradish cheddar. I had a couple slices of bread left in the freezer, so I toasted up with a little bit of butter and took some fresh garlic and rubbed it across. This is, I love stone ground mustard, so I wanted it to have the dip. This is actually, it was in the freezer too. This whole charcuterie is stuff in my crib. This is a everything bagel smoked salmon dip type thing. So I had it a while ago and it was too salty. And I was like, but I bet you'd be good on the board though. So this is just some random slice of mustard I had. Deer summer sausage.
You and that damn deer sausage.
Sure. Hatch chili, cashews. This is a surf and turf charcuterie. So we got some smoked salmon, cucumbers. We got some of those cherry pepper thingies. And I feel like it's some other stuff. Oh, and this is just a regular herbed cream cheese. Come through.
So you're the bougie side. You on the bougie side. I'm going to show y'all the ghetto board, okay? Wait. And I have peppercorn salami. I have some chunks of blue cheese. It's smoked blue cheese. My water crackers. And then I have crack.
What?
So I have
chips.
I have these chips. These are scalloped 5-cheese potato chips from Trader Joe's. They're the devil. For a sweet, I have some key lime pie. I have grapes and I have brie. So I went heavy on the salty because I'm also in Black Girls Wine. Woohoo, Black Girls Wine. And one of my chapter mates mentioned that she was explaining for Burgundies, salty foods go well with white wines. And to try a really good white and add that salty flavor, blue cheese ideally, to help bring out the various flavors. So again, I'm a red girl. I love a good Cabernet. I will Cabernet from January to December without any qualms. So I wanted to expand my palate. So we got this Burgundy and we're going to try it. Can we open it now, please?
Yes, because I pulled my wine opener while you were talking. Here go the wine.
See, I should have had my husband do this because I ain't got one of them. I gotta waste it.
We're cracking this open. So everybody who got their wine, y'all might have been drinking already while we were talking.
I know.
Everybody who got their wine, it's time.
Look, I got the hand crank. I'm gonna tell you right now, after this is over, I'm buying my thing again. I had one and it died on me. I'm
gonna get this one be going too slow, so I'll be helping it along. So I'm gonna get another one.
And then
I'll be like, listen, I need.
Okay.
You in? You in?
Ting. It's open.
All right, time to taste, baby.
Oh, we just gonna taste it?
I mean, I'm just pouring a little. Look, wait. I guess we're supposed to smell. Listen, boot. I don't like the smell. What you smell?
It smells appley.
I smell mineral notes.
Well, that is a signature for Burgundy.
Okay, well, that mineral hit me first
because a French Burgundy. That's the mineral smell, has a mineral bite. Do we taste it?
Go for it. I taste a little bit of, I smell a little bit of, you said apple, maybe pear, just something. I just smell like the white fruit. So you don't like it. We don't like it.
No, I like it.
Oh, okay. I'm like, listen, I'm all nervous because the smell ain't, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. The smell ain't hitting for me. It ain't in, oh, wait. Oh, I keep smelling it. Okay, it's starting to get crisp now.
I like this.
Okay, Piper, you can go now. Did you see Piper?
Where's the pumpkin wine?
Listen,
you got that from Trader Joe's. Insider. Yes, they had pumpkin in there. Holy cannoli, this is delicious. By itself, just tasting it, it's really good by itself. I'm very surprised. I did not expect it. It's very very leggy. Okay. My address is my house pour. So this is a 3010 house pour.
I know, Piper. No.
Just so y'all understand what
Jordan to mess with you. Okay. So I ain't give you no notes. While you were talking, I just finished my glass. I was like, well, I'm gonna let her.
So looking at the bottle, crap, there's a sticker on it.
So I'm gonna eat so I can taste it with food, but also I don't actually have food on my belly because it took me. I went and wrote when I got up this morning, and then did a little cleanup, and then it took me forever to figure out what to wear on the live because apparently my nipples show through a lot of stuff, and so I just had to go ahead and put on the bra. Too much information. My brand is sex. I can talk about it. So.
Okay, it's a 2013 as well. So. Interesting. Is yours a 2013? I can't see. You got a 2012? Oh, mine's a 2013. Okay. That is really, and oh wow. I was trying to see the alcohol content level, but do you see it on the back of yours? Oh, wait a minute. 13% alcohol. Okay, that's like a wine cooler. I'm just joking. That's wine cooler, okay? But mostly cabs are 14 and up. So, all right.
Okay, I ain't give my thoughts.
Let's find out what other people are drinking.
Oh, okay. Okay. Y'all start putting in the comments what y'all drinking. I'm gonna give you my tasting note.
Okay. Oh, where's my note? Oh, there it is. My notepad.
So, okay, just for reference, I've had a Bourguignon before.
Mm-hmm.
I had it. I was telling when we were looking for it, I said I think I've had a Bourguignon before because I texted a mutual friend of ours, Sharice, that I had really enjoyed this wine I was drinking, and it was a white Burgundy, and I remember really enjoying it. And so this reminds me of the wine I had a few weeks ago, and so it was my first time having it, and it just coincidence that a month later you were like, I want to try white Burgundy, and I was like, I feel like that sounds familiar.
Right.
So brand.
Okay, so let's see.
I'm gonna pin it.
Renata just finished her cranberry wine. Ooh. Okay. Ooh. How does that taste?
Yeah. Let us know.
I think that would be tart.
I think that's probably a sweet. I'd be willing to bet you that's a sweet wine.
Sweet wine?
I think it's a sweet wine. With it's probably a sweet wine with tart cranberry notes. Hold on. I don't actually. So, what I like about Chardonnay, and you're new to
I'm brand spanking new.
I like these creamy, buttery Chardonnays. I like I like, and so I actually like that slight oak background when it adds like this full bodiness to it. Some Chardonnays can be more on the fruity end, which those are fine to me too. But the profile notes I taste, the ones I like, are just there's a fullness and a richness to it that I enjoy. And so this is reminding me of those notes that I enjoy when I drink Chardonnay, which is making me think I probably prefer Bourguignon Chardonnays too.
I mean, the difference for me, I really am. I'm liking the mineral notes to it.
I can taste the mineral, but it's not as defined as it was on the nose.
Yes, when you first open it,
it's a background note. It's a background note,
right? And
I already started eating, so my flavor has changed with my food.
Yeah, I'm about to take a piece of blue cheese and try it, but I'm really intrigued with this. I am really, really intrigued. My group is going to flip. They are going to flip. And someone has said they wanted to join the wine group. It's called Black Girls Wine. They have a Facebook group. You can join and get some information regarding signing up. Membership just closed, but it will reopen, I think, in March. So keep an eye out for that. But you can join the Facebook group and see what everybody's talking about and get different ideas for wines, and people put their recommendations and stuff up. So, and I saw your eyes, Katie. All right, so I'm going to try a piece of blue cheese. And
I found myself getting myself together so I wouldn't have to get up and move the napkin so far away from me that I was like, well, this is why we Boughetto over here. Y'all be all right. Y'all saw a little bit of ass. Y'all happy? Yes, I'm on StreamYard, Tiffany. To that question. So I'm going to try mine with a little bit of horseradish cheese. Should I try it with a salty olive or horseradish cheese?
Yes, bitch. Yes.
Which one? The horseradish cheese or the
salty olives? Cynthia said it's really good with olives.
Okay, there we go.
That blue cheese, that salty, totally changes the flavor. It really, really does. It smooths it out. And oh my God, I'm just so intrigued with how food can alter the flavor notes of a really good wine. Yes, Brown Estate is a really good brand, a producer. I've been trying to find some because, you know, even though I live in North Carolina, it's hard.
Negro.
See? Didn't it, your whole brain just shifted, didn't it?
You know what it did? Remember I said this made it creamier to me.
Mm-hmm. It tones down the mineral. It sharpens. Listen, I do my house pours. My house pours aren't by the ounce. They're by the height. Like how high up in the glass it goes.
Are y'all snapshotting for everybody who wants it?
And I found it at Total Wine.
Lord, my arm is getting tired, so y'all better have it.
All right, now I'm gonna. Okay. Oh, good God, that was delicious.
I am enjoying. And remember, I was already eating something salty to bacon.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try it with some horseradish cheese. Okay. Mm-hmm. This is like a mukbang drink bong. Okay?
It's a mukbang. It's a mukbang. Okay.
We mukbanging. Mukbang.
All we need is some lobster.
You know, I almost had some king crab legs, gold king crab legs for.
And you know, I got some tenderness in the refrigerator right now with lobster tails and don't tell my husband. I got jumbo tiger shrimp, the 4 to 6 count, the ones that as big as your thumb. Yeah, he gonna have that for Valentine's tomorrow. He don't know it yet though.
Money.
So
let me go ahead and
go ahead.
Because at this point, I'm forgetting I'm on the live. So let me go ahead and say a few notes about. I'm like, girl, I ain't got nothing on my belly right now. Okay.
Explain what you mean by writing notes. Explain what you mean about taking notes about the wine. Why are you taking notes?
Who said that? Did I say that?
You said you about to write down your notes.
Oh no, I didn't say that. I said I'm about to give y'all some notes.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, so for those, because a lot of people are watching us who drink different types of wines, I will say what made us choose this wine. Well, what made us choose it was Dren was like, "This is what I want to try," and I said, "Okay, then."
Well, the type of wine. You were down for a cab.
Right, but what was specific to that is I think we need to. I drink everything but sweet wine. And Dren is pretty hardcore Cabernet. Mm-hmm. And once you're at Cabernet, everything else is gonna taste like water or thin or too sweet or everything like that. If Cabernet is because Cabernet is such a full-bodied wine, I think, and it's a dry wine. Like on a scale of dry, I think only Sangiovese is drier than that, which is one of the wines I want to try. Sangiovese wine. So if you are starting at sweet and trying to get out of the Moscato, Stella Rosa, aka Boone's Farm, because that's the same thing. Type, or Zinfandel, if you're trying white Zinfandel. If you're trying to get out of that range, I would not start here. I would, incidentally, remember I said, and we might do this on the next wine taste. I forgot who's on the schedule for the next one. It might be Sneaker. But incidentally, that Trader Joe's Viognier I had, when I first had it, I was like, this is sweeter than I remember. But remember, I was eating it with food. And so I ate it with some food and it toned down the sweetness. And I was like, and now I'm drunk because I finished the bottle. It's a single serving bottle.
These are all single serve.
It's a single serve bottle. Yeah. Yeah.
Don't nobody tell you nothing different. This
right.
is a
it's one. If they say it's supposed to say, screw them. They don't know anything about it.
If two people are having drinks, there should be two of these on the table. That's all I'm saying.
Minimum.
I don't know how the world is going to deal with going back to restaurants when we get out of this lockdown, because you bringing me 3 ounces of wine for $20 is going to get you kicked.
The more I drink it, the more mellow it is. The mineral notes so for me, and everybody is different. Everybody's going to taste something different when they try it. Don't let anybody tell you, the more bougie you get, the more they're like, well, you should be, like, is this why it's Boughetto. It's your fucking taste buds. Okay.
Say it again.
So it's your fucking taste buds. So for me, it's your fucking nose. So for me, the mineral was so strong, I could barely smell anything else.
But now,
once I tasted it, I actually have had more buttery Chardonnays that felt richer to me than this. So this actually tastes a little thin, but I like mineral notes. So I liked the slight mineral note. I like a slight oak. I like the slight oak. So it is, and when I do tasting notes, my notes are as such, drinkable as fuck. If something is a tasting note as drinkable as fuck in a certain range, it becomes a house wine. Certain price range, it becomes a house wine.
Yeah.
The damn shit, I finished it already. That's another tasting note of mine. Now these aren't official tasting notes. Normally people go like melon.
Don't go on vino right now.
Right. That's what I put on for vino.
I'm just saying, don't go looking for those categories.
Right. You are drinkable as fuck. Oh my God. Fuck. Those aren't like official tasting notes. Those are just Katie tasting notes. Right. Those are, I should do a just Boughetto tasting notes card, and we're going to do it that way.
Damn, because if we do on Cage, you know what my tasting note is going to be, right?
Can we say it on the live?
This is a kitty cat wine. Yeah. When I bust out the uncaged, we know what's going down.
Chicken bow wow. I like it. Bitch is gone, right?
It's gone. It's gone.
So,
you know it's a good wine when you realize, like, I drank it all. I mean, that's always my expectation. I'm gonna drink it all.
yeah. So, because the wine I drank, I cracked up a bottle of Burgundy, a Kirkland Burgundy a few days ago, and I didn't finish it. It was just so thin to me. It wasn't nasty. It was so thin to me. So I've been in a cocktail syrup maker. I've been on this thing where I'm testing out making different cocktail mixers and cocktail syrups. And so I'm sending them to friends. Everybody is not gonna get one, so please don't be checking the mail for shit, okay? But and so what I end up doing is the Burgundies I didn't finish, I turned into a cocktail mixer with some rose. So it's like a red wine rose hibiscus cocktail mixer. So girl, you're not getting it, so don't even put your name in the thing, okay?
Fine.
One, I only got one bottle left, empty bottle in which to fill with. So somebody's, I got one more shipment to go out, and then I'll probably do a second one just so. But yeah, it's delicious. Because now my new cocktail mixers, which I won't be doing for a while because I'm giving up like raw sugar like that, the sweet stuff, until until
have her send it to you so I can drive on down. I'm with 2 masks. I'm with 4 masks just for you.
So, but my whole goal is I'm just testing these out. So the next batch of cocktail mixers, including this one with the rose hibiscus red wine cocktail mixer, will have alcohol in them because that helps with preservation. And so I'm not gonna put a lot in it, but yeah. So I'll be experimenting with those. Sorry you missed out on that batch. But
that's okay.
Yeah. So, but my point is, because I didn't get all off the point, which whatever it was, the tasting note. So for me, I don't taste, and this is the thing, like unlike a lot of other Chardonnays where I taste cream, I taste butter, I taste apple, I don't actually taste those. So I can't pinpoint why the fuck I enjoy it because it's actually thinner than some of the ones I enjoy. But
now, one of the key things, with my recent education on whites, American Chardonnay makers are keen, historically use oak in their process. And over time, it makes it that's where you get that buttery flavor. And I'm channeling my very minimal Cynthia. I'll put a link for her TikTok, or I'll send a link to a TikTok. But she was saying, Chardonnays are typically good with chicken. Like if you want to know, if you're not a fan of drinking something alone, whatever it is.
Wait, pause. Who that is?
Who what?
That don't want to drink something alone.
Meaning not with food.
Oh, I know what you meant.
I'm just saying, because there's some people who don't like to drink with food, and there are some people who only like to drink with food.
I'm just trying to figure out who that is. Who the fuck is not going? I'm like, what the? You talking words I don't even know. Who that? Are y'all one of the people that can't have wine without food? I don't think that's my audience. But go ahead.
I don't think, that's not my ministry. That's not my ministry. I'm an equal opportunist for whether food is available or not. All wine should be enjoyed. But for Chardonnays, like chicken, like Alfredo, those types of things will help define the notes of a white wine.
Absolutely.
And think of, for all of the flavors, think of salty sweet. So depending upon the
spicy.
I'm sorry.
Spicy will also, especially with your rosés.
Right, but I was just saying, thinking of the comparison of salty and sweet, there are a lot of people who like to combine them, right? They like to have something salty sweet, like you eat popcorn with raisinets, or yes, girl, that's a thing.
No, I didn't mean
don't even twist your face up.
My face showed, then my bad.
Don't even twist your face up. It's a thing, and it's delicious. But think of it; it's the same thing for wine. So with whites, you have your buttery. It's a reason why when you have meats and spicy and Italian food, the reds can complement because it's a balance. And there are some sweet wines that go well with dessert as well.
And also, I wonder if a sweet, because I like sweet and spicy. I wonder if a sweet wine go good with a spicy food as well. So for me, onto that note, one of the wines that I have not been able to truly get into is Sauvignon Blanc, but I do enjoy it with food.
Yeah, I have not. I mean, again, this is my entrance into white. And so far, it has been abso-fucking-lutely successful.
And I think what's going to happen, in fact, we'll probably explore Sauvignon Blanc at a later time.
Okay.
I know Sanithia is on here. I might force us to explore Sauvignon Blanc on our Sanithia.
Let me know which one, because then I'm just gonna
join with him.
I'm gonna join in. Oh, for BGW, for my virtual East Coast chapter, next month we are doing a wine tasting for Theopolis wines. So we'll be drinking a Petite Syrah, and I think I have a Sauvignon Blanc.
No, that's Chenin Blanc, girl. You think? Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah, I think because it just arrived. I ordered it ahead of time. So she has a Petite Syrah and a Sauvignon Blanc, and we'll be doing a wine tasting. She's a black. She's a black winemaker. So please check her out. Again, it's Theopolis Wines. And girl, you're doing that food dance. Look at you. You forgot you were on live, didn't you? But yes. So that's another winemaker. And I have a 2012 of her Sauvignon Blanc. So it's very yellow. So I'm really excited to try that now after having this, because like you were saying, your buttery notes. Ooh, I'm just excited. I'm gonna have some chicken on my plate because I'm gonna try the whole comparison.
Sauvignon Blanc is a whole different flavor profile, girl.
Oh, really?
Yeah, girl. Like, the reason I don't like it is because it's so acidic.
Okay. So I'm gonna talk to Cynthia ahead of time and see what I should balance it with.
Yeah, see what you should balance it with. I can't remember what I was eating it with, but I was like, bitch, this is delicious. And I realized because it's so acidic, it just went well with, I think, like richer foods. So I would probably even eat it. I think it would go good with like crab legs and butter.
Damn.
Don't let me fuck around and have that tomorrow. That might be my meal.
You pescatarian, you.
Huh?
I said, you pescatarian, you.
Shut up.
Except for your deer sausage. You want to eat Bambi.
I got
rolls.
This is pork, girl. I got whole bacon. Why y'all always
said deer sausage? You said you had deer sausage on there.
But you also know I got the jalapeno.
I'm not talking about Piggy Wiggy. I'm talking about Bambi.
I mean, deer sausage is delicious. What the fuck you want me to say?
FYI, I am drinking on an empty stomach. Just a heads up.
Did I not? Oh, FYI, because this is Boughetto Wine Tasting, this is really, we tasting wine and getting drunk on the lives. Let me tell y'all something. For those of y'all who live in Texas,
we're getting lively.
This is, and I done turned it into a toasty cracker, H-E-B Bakery protein bread. So it's high in fiber, which means I'm gonna have an interesting evening. Drink water. Man. It's got protein, it's high in fiber, but it's low net carb because it's got so much fiber. It's high in carb because it's got so much fiber in it. By the time you net it out,
you're bringing health to this whole process. Okay.
But I'm dipping it in cream cheese, so calm down.
Wait a minute. So Renata said she loves Bourget or Chenin Blanc.
Oh, you didn't see me.
What do you love?
I'll go back. I had posted it, but I posted it again. But what I'm saying about this bread,
she's had some. Okay, Sunitha, you cheating?
I've had on blog before too.
Sunitha is cheating on us. You've had? Oh, she's cheating on me. I thought you was.
Sunithia is trifling, so Sunithia cheats on everybody. So don't even take that offensive.
She's a food defender. She cheats
wait
on
a minute,
everybody.
I've never heard of Boughetto, so that might be Sunithia. That might be what we do.
Ooh, it has a buttery note to it. Okay.
I love buttery notes.
Oh, you know, go ahead, share your knowledge, girl. What you got? What you got?
Listen, I brought a pen and paper.
Thank you for reminding me. Mine was sitting right here.
VOUVRY.
Okay. Now, is it?
We have buttery notes.
A Chardonnay or is it a Sauvignon or a Chenin Blanc?
Oh, I was literally just going to look it up because this Boughetto, we can do that.
Oh, that's true. Look that shit up.
My ninja. Okay, Vouvray is a white wine made. It's made with Chenin Blanc grapes. What? That grow along the banks of the Loire River in Toron district. Look, I don't even know how to pronounce this, but I feel like if I do it like Louvre, Toron.
Yeah. That's how, I mean.
The Toron district of France, they range in the style from dry to sweet and still to sparkling. What? So I guess, that tells me be careful because like Riesling can be sweet or it can be dry. And I've had every version in between. So my domain push. Oh, God, come on.
Okay, girl, you giving us brands. Thank you. So clearly you need to get on the schedule.
If you available, I'll put you on. If you want to, Renata, if you available, I'll put you on the schedule.
She available.
Negro.
I'm her agent. You just gotta send her some wine. Some of your you gotta send her some of your syrups.
I ain't gonna get sued, girl. I'm doing it to certain people.
You're like, I ain't getting sued.
Only certain people get it.
I feel especially blessed. Thank you so much.
Why am I taking all these notes? And I'm gonna show them for everybody who's missing these comments in case they want to join along.
Stay away from the D&G or BG brand. Okay.
Yes. Okay. So I'm a DM you. Let me write this down. DM Renata. Wine Tasting.
Tell her when you comb her hair and she got you.
Yes. Cool. Thank you. I'm a DM you. I know you. I follow you. We follow each other on Facebook and Instagram. Which one is better to DM you? Let me know.
I'm eating salted, so now I'm going to try some sweet.
Oh, I should have been. Oh, was I? Oh, I was drinking. I was like, I should have been drinking while I was eating that.
I'm gonna try some.
Oh, also, I got wine stains and stuff, and now I've been touching with my greasy hands. But I want you to look at how rich this color is. So look how rich this is.
Apparently, the longer it ages, the yellower it gets.
Yes, baby.
Now, I'm gonna tell y'all a secret. Texas. Anybody from Texas on here?
I live in Texas. I ain't from Texas. Oh, you talking about living or from?
I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the audience. Sip your wine. Anyway, she said there's places called the 99-cent store where they will sell wine. And she found a 2012 Chardonnay at one of those places, and it was the most delicious Chardonnay she had ever had. It was buttery. It was like you know all the notes you were talking about. It was perfect. But the problem is they don't always carry the same thing, so it's whatever they get in stock.
It's like big lots, like close out.
So she's like, I'm now committed to when I find something, I'm just gonna get a bunch of them. She's like, if that, because if you don't like it, you can make sangria out of it. You can keep moving. But if you got it, like, oh man, Cynthia was losing her mind. Like, tell me, what's the flavor profile? What do you taste? What are the notes? Oh my God, you've got this 2012. Oh my God, it's right. It was a Vouvet. It was a
what?
Vouvet. That she had. It was a Vouvet 2012, and she.
When I DM you, we drinking Vouvet.
I'm eating this. I ain't doing it.
Wine tip.
You said Sharon grabbed some from 99-cent stores. Okay. Keep your eye out. Keep your eye out, because apparently there's some really good wines sneaking in there.
Okay. Wine tip. If you drink some wine that you do not like,
not a fan.
I'm still chewing, so you can finish.
Not a fan with sweet. Not a fan with sweet. But I mean, like, the mineral taste comes right out. It just jumps right out. Okay. So definitely, I wish I had some chicken. Damn.
All right. Wine tip. If you drink some wine that you do not like, this is what you do.
Mm-hmm.
You add, you turn it into a sangria. You turn it into a spritzer, or you make a picture of margarita. And I said white wine margarita, but you can also do red wine. So I'm going to tell you what those are. Sangria is basically your wine, some fruit, and then add a little bit of like brandy to it. And let it sit. And then if your fruit has rinds in it, take the fruit out after so much time, because because the white part of the fruit is the pithy, bitter part. So you don't want that bitterness to infuse. A spritzer is the wine and some Sprite or 7-Up or something fizzy. And then squeeze a little bit of fresh lemon or something in there, the lime. And that's
LaCroix. Get some LaCroix.
LaCroix. You know what I'm saying?
Get some LaCroix and pour that shit in and be like, see, a bitch healthy.
I make a bomb ass white wine margarita. I ain't sharing my recipe with y'all right now, but look up white wine margarita, a wine margarita. And there's also, for red wine, there's something called devil's margarita, which is red wine in the margarita. I
always thought red wine was in a margarita.
Are you for real?
It's not?
No.
Oh, sorry. My bad. I'm thinking sangria. I thought you said sangria.
No.
My bad. I remember margarita.
Yeah, or wine margarita. So if you look up red wine and margarita, you'll get a recipe for devil's margarita, which has red wine. And if you look up white wine and margarita, you'll probably find recipes for white wine margaritas. Actually, I'll share. My white wine margarita, I tend to use like a Vino Verde in mine. Vino Verde is a young grape. It's a Portuguese wine, and it's got a slight effervescence. And when you get old and your body starts fucking up like mine do, and you can't do bubbles like you used to, then Vino Verde helps you, because it's slightly effervescent, because champagne will fuck you up. Okay, so that's why I drink Vino Verde. But I like Vino Verde because of its crispness. And helpful hint, Vino Verde goes, for all of y'all in New Orleans, in Louisiana, in like Houston area, in southeastern Texas, crawfish season is amongst us, or coming real soon. And when I tell you Vino Verde goes so deliciously, especially a rosé Vino Verde goes so delicious with crawfish, that is, oh my God.
Listen, Vino Verde, because I'm going to find me some crawfish. And I remember the time we were in New Orleans, and Farrah took me to a place that was selling crawfish. She was like, Adrian, this is just so expensive. I'm like, I don't care. I want crawfish. It was so delicious. I love crawfish. I love a good seafood boil. And
I'm gonna be getting crawfish starting next week because crawfish season. The winter was slightly mild. We had that cold spot in November, so I know crawfish was so cold. But we have an Arctic breeze right now, Arctic chill, so it's hella cold, and it's gonna get worse all the way up and through Monday, Tuesday, and then it'll calm down by the weekend, by about Friday, which it'll get back to 70. So I'll be getting crawfish this weekend. But anyway, so that's a tip. Don't ever waste one. Don't be like, oh my God, I hate this wine. What do I do? Drink the bitch. Just drink the bitch in another form. That's the
Yep. I'm 100% behind that.
That should have been the banner. Drink the bitch in another form. But I just caught your thing. Do y'all do Vino Verde Portuguese wine? Yes, I drink it every fucking crawfish season. Religiously. So yeah. Actually, I'm gonna post that comment because I just talked about it. I did it. So, but yeah. So the thing to note about Vino Verde, and I know you like the higher in alcohol content wines. This is not it, but I've actually had some like 11, 12% Vino Verdes, which is really high for Vino Verde because it's such a young grape. Well, I don't want you.
This is a house pour.
How you get to the? Let me catch up. Shit.
I'm in my house.
And that's what you poured.
That's why I pour it. I don't know how we as Americans are going to adjust going out to dinner again and ordering wine.
That dark, rich color.
Because I'm going to look at this and say, I'm going to take a picture and say, I need this much.
You know something else about this wine? It doesn't have long notes.
What doesn't? This?
I don't find that like after I drink it, it lingers and I have all these. So it doesn't have any
unless you trigger the mineral. Like if I eat the sugar, it triggers the mineral piece and I get an aftertaste.
Okay.
But if I'm eating it with salty, nothing.
Even on its own, like the mineral. So first off, the mineral note is your back end note, regardless of what you eat, apparently.
Well, it's stronger. It's definitely stronger.
Right. But it doesn't linger. Like that's the thing. Like some wines you drink and it's just there and it's there and then it has another palate going. This is not it. And I noticed that even with the other white Burgundy I had, the reason why I was able to drink it so easily is because it didn't have, which is why a lot of times with red wines, red wines are not something I can finish a bottle of because, well, that's not necessarily 100% true, but like, because I know that's not your ministry, Dren. I know that's not your ministry.
I mean, if I open a bottle of red, it is meant to be drunk.
But red wines I will space out over time just because they're so full bodied. And I'm also one of those people that does not drink red wine unless it's the winter. So I used to drink red wine a lot more when I lived in Chicago because it was colder way more often. And back then I wasn't in the cab, incidentally. Back then I was really a Malbec girl. Oh. So I would drink Malbecs and Zinfandel.
I love a good Malbec.
Mm-hmm. And so I got in a cab. My friend Andrew got me in the cabs. So I got in the cab at the tail end of my time in Chicago. Mm-hmm. And then, she got me into it. I left. Okay, But and then actually what happened was I realized I was a cab girl and not a Malbec girl through several blind tastings. I would always 100% choose Cabernet. So at some point I had to be like, shit, bitch, maybe Cabernet is your wine.
I mean, you get a good one. It become the kitty cat wine, and then,
Only person I'm giving my kitty cat to is myself nowadays.
I'm just saying, you got it on backup.
But I love me some meat. I'm changing the olive meat from here to
You're like, nah, we can't break that wine out.
Listen, they be like, here, I brought some wine, nigga, because you know you're getting pussy, huh? So this is my channel. We can say what we want to.
I mean, it's Boughetto.
So
it's absolutely delicious.
I like it. It's actually not my favorite. It's not mine.
I would date this wine. So it's, wouldn't date again. I would date it. I'd marry it, right? Meaning it would become a part of your staple. I would date this. I would also, oh man, I drank it all.
Oh, price. How much did you pay for that?
Oh, 21.
From Total Wine in Charlotte?
Mm-hmm. From Total Wine in Charlotte, North Carolina. It was $21.
It was 27 at Specs in Houston.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
That's a huge jump.
Mm-hmm.
Well, mine's a 2013. You had a 2012. So that could be a difference too. But I'm like, oh man, I'm having seafood tomorrow. This would be good.
So I'm gonna give you my opinion. So she's dating it, she's buying it again. I enjoy it, but for that price, I wouldn't buy it again.
I would agree. Now,
and also, it's not my favorite Chardonnay. I enjoy it. I'm really enjoying exploring the white Burgundy region and
a special occasion.
It's not even special occasion enough for me. Just because I've had wines I enjoy better. Okay. I've had Chardonnay, and Chardonnay is my white wine.
The
Chardonnay is my preferred white wine. And as much as I am enjoying exploring the Burgundy region, I thought I had another bottle. Because I bought another bottle while I was there because I was in the white Burgundy section.
You did.
I bought another Bourguignon, but I think it's in the other room. I thought it was here, but it's not. It's in the other room. So I am going to try that. Maybe tomorrow, to see how I like it. I am enjoying white Burgundies. But this is good. It's not good enough for me to buy again.
Not at that price.
If it was 15, I'd probably buy again. But more than that, I wouldn't. Even at 20, I wouldn't buy it again.
Well, I would buy it again at 20 to try it with seafood.
Remember, this is your first exploration in the white. I'm a Chardonnay drinker. So
but I'm just saying I would want to try my plan for exploring Chardonnays is to try it with all the associated food profiles to know.
One, or are you going to try a different Chardonnay next time? Are you trying to stay within white Burgundy? Are you just exploring Chardonnays, or what's going on?
So I'm exploring Chardonnays. I'm starting with white Burgundy. I want to try all of the various flavor profiles. So I want to try it with chicken. I want to try it with seafood. I want to try it with pasta and see if that is something I want to incorporate. Because, if this doesn't work, I'm happy to go on to the next one. But I'd hate to know that, this is really better with seafood than it is with just cheese. You know what I'm saying? So I know, if I'm having a seafood event or seafood dish, this is something I would have in my arsenal for beverages for people. You know what I'm saying? Because I know that I can go get Z. Alexander Brown, uncaged Cabernet, ideally 2017 or earlier, and I will have a smooth. It'll be smooth going down, and then it'll be going down later.
Okay.
The
kitty cat wine.
Okay, it's the kitty cat wine. But I can have it with pasta. I like it with pizza. I love it with steaks. I love it with beef. It's so much.
Red goes good. Red is so strong that you want like a red sauce or a meat or
with beef stew. I know I can grab that and have it with any type of red meat. I would love to have something that I know would go really good with chicken.
I don't eat a lot of chicken, you know that.
Well, we eat a lot of chicken. We eat a lot of seafood. Like I tried a Pinot Grigio recently with salmon. Now, again, was tiptoeing my way into Pinot Grigio. So I had a new brand that's at Trader Joe's, right? It's something they introduced. It was $2.99. It wasn't their $2 chuck.
I just had a wait a minute. This should really change. I just had a piece with this and the cream cheese and the salmon.
Mm-hmm. Fish.
Oh my God. And remember, my fish is salty too.
Mm-hmm.
Seafood and salt.
Mm-hmm.
And cream. Carry on.
But I want to be able to make sure, okay, I know this goes great with cheese, right? I know it goes great with blue cheese. So from a salty perspective, I'm good. It goes great with, it's okay. It's not great. It's better with the blue cheese. Not as much with the salami, but how would it be with chicken? If I had a chicken dish, or if I am not a fan of white pasta dishes, I don't, meaning I'm sorry, white cream dishes. So I'm not a fan of Alfredo. I'm not. So,
I'm the opposite. I don't like red sauce. I don't like red based sauces. I like tomatoes, period. Like I eat a tomato like this all day.
Mm-hmm.
I will have a tomato sandwich. I will have a tomato salad.
Sauce.
But once it gets cooked, I'm not a big fan. I like tomatoes in the raw form.
Okay. I'm not an Alfredo person, so I know trying that with a white cream sauce or some type of sauce, like it might go with great with like a lemon butter type of thing, a scampi.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I can do that. So I want to try things that I like.
Okay.
I'm willing to date.
How are you doing your chicken? Because once you put it in something like a richer sauce, you want to go for your red. So how are you doing your chicken?
When I make a chicken dish, I want to try this. I want to have this on hand to try it with.
I'm just saying, how are you making your chicken? Because you just said you don't like your whiter sauces or what, unless you're just roasting the chicken.
Oh, absolutely. Just a roast chicken.
Oh, okay.
Roasted chicken or broiled chicken or barbecue chicken. I mean, when I say barbecue, I mean grilled, not necessarily with a red sauce. But
Let me just okay. Also, fried chicken and bubbly white wine go delicious together. No, compare.
Really?
Sparkling rosé or prosecco or champagne or something.
Okay.
You know how we associate it with beer and chicken wings? You still want the fizz, but then get a crisper flavor profile to cut through the grease. Mm-hmm.
Champagne and chicken wings. Oh shit.
And I say champagne when I really mean sparkling wine, whatever your sparkling wine of choice is.
Okay.
But I actually prefer, my sparkling wine of choice is actually Blanc de Blanc or Cava or Prosecco more than champagne.
So I will say I've gained an appreciation for Prosecco over champagne. Like I love Verdi, but it's sweet. Verdi's a sweet, has a sweet profile. But when we were getting married, we booked with what was it? Martin's Crosswinds, which is a place in Maryland. It's a banquet hall, and we got to go in to do the wedding. You know, they have this whole event where it's a food tasting. So you can taste all the hors d'oeuvres, all the desserts. You can taste the champagne. You can taste the cake, flavor profiles, all those things. And my husband and I were like, we don't do champagne. We don't like champagne. And they were just like, shh, just try it. We were like, we don't do champagne. So we walked all around and finally got to the champagne. And when we tell you that shit was delicioso, we were like, what is this? And they showed it to us. And at the time, it was $3.78 a bottle.
What was the champagne?
And it was Verdi. Verdi Spumante. It was Verdi.
Oh, Spumante is sweet.
Yes, it didn't have that that dryness.
Mm-hmm.
So we were really happy about that, and that became our champagne. And now it's like $8-9 a bottle, and I'm pissed because I used to buy it by the case at $3.78. So this is good. I'm gonna try and make this last.
I'm excited to try other white burgundies.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, I actually think this is. Here's my thought. Here's my final thoughts on this wine.
Okay.
This is good at a $15 price point. I don't think it's worth more than that, but it's still a good wine. It's just a good $15 wine.
Mm-hmm.
The mineral notes can be strong if you are new to minerally wines.
Yep. But know that Bordeaux's from France will always have that mineral.
Mm-hmm. And I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
But if that's I find it to be, if you drink Chardonnays and the spectrum of Chardonnay, it's actually not, it's thinner because I like the buttery Chardonnays, which may be more California style.
Mm-hmm.
But it is drinkable. Okay. Mm-hmm. Go down like water, honey.
I'd love to try it.
It doesn't have any long notes to it, which you actually find more. Listen, first off, caveat: this Boughetto, so I may or may not know what the fuck I'm talking about. Okay,
you absolutely know what the fuck you're talking about. Stop it.
But I think when you think about longer notes, you find them more in your reds. But I do find that sometimes I'll have a white wine or a Chardonnay or something like that has a longer note than this. So I do like the wine and I enjoy the wine. It's just not a will buy again wine. I think for $15 or less, it's great. Anything more, it's probably not worth it for me. What's your opinion? Give your final thoughts on the wine. So while you talk, I'll show the wine until my arm gets tired.
So my final thoughts are, I love the flavor. I love how it changes based off of what you're eating. Now, here's the thing. Because we started eating with it, I'm not sure if I would drink this alone. I would only drink this with food. So I'm really interested in trying it with a chicken and with a seafood to see what those flavor profiles are, to see if it's something I would add to my arsenal of food wines versus standalone wine. Like, I'm gonna tell you right now, Rex Goliath red Cabernet that you can find at the supermarket is fucking delicious on its own. Open it up, drink it, taste it, get those flavor notes, and then let it sit for an hour, and then try it again, and you will be like, this is the best $5 bottle of wine I've had in a minute. Same for Trader Joe's. But for this, I definitely want to try it again, but I'm going to try it with a chicken, and I'm going to try it with shrimp or some sort of shrimp dish to see what the flavor profiles bring out. So I would date this again, but at a $20 price point.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
All right. Well, it's been an hour, and I'm gonna fuck up this food,
girl. I've been
that y'all don't need to see. So, what I will say is, if you have any suggestions or would like me to try any wines, if you want to send me any wines, DM me. I do have a PO box. If you want me to try some wines, DM me on my Just a Taste page, not my personal page. So if you're not following Just a Taste, do so, because this is running live on multiple pages on my personal as well as my Just a Taste. So send me a DM of what you'd like to try, if you'd like to be part of the series. And because I'm a fully rounded alcoholic, I also will be doing wines and spirits and cocktails. And with the cocktails,
oh, bitch, when I get that, I'm gonna tell you, I knew I forgot something at the grocery store. I'm gonna get it tomorrow. I'm gonna get that lime and that lemon, and I will be making something with the Earl Grey.
A fresh lime and a fresh lemon. Don't you disrespect my.
I just said I need to get a fresh lime and a fresh lemon, not a bottle of lemon juice. Sanithia.
Come on now. Call her out. Shame the devil.
Walmart juice.
But yeah, so just DM me if you'd like me to try something. That would be a wine, that would be a specific spirit you might have to send me. That would be a cocktail. If you want me to walk you through one of my favorite cocktails, just shoot me a DM and we'll do
that would be a good episode of you making your favorite cocktail.
I tried to do it with you, Heifer. Oh, excuse me. So, and then we'll, oh, she got quiet as hell, didn't she? Mm.
So we have already,
and I even emailed
apple brandy in the state of fucking North Carolina. I got to go to South Carolina to get it. We have talked about this. We have discussed this. North Carolina has no taste. They don't understand that apple brandy is made from apples. It's not flavored brandy with apples. So I have to literally drive across the state line to South Carolina to get it. But because South Carolina folks, are fucking assholes and they don't do any masking, I don't want to go in that area, okay? Do you understand me now? So, Sanithia, if you'd like to send me a mail and, wrap it up real good and just ship it to me, because I don't know if I'm going to make it to Southern States, girl. I don't know. I just don't know if I'm going to make it to Southern States. The liquor store.
But, no. So anyway, so just let me know. Send me a DM on my Just a Tange page. Like we reeling it back. But yeah, so I actually like the idea. So the next few ones are definitely going to be wine, just because that's.
I know. Now it sounds like Arkansas, don't it?
Actually, I might get Sanithia to do cocktails. I'll ask her what she wants to do, wine or cocktail. She might choose wine.
She's got everything.
Yeah.
She can get it.
You know what? You don't have lemons and limes. That's what you don't have. Okay. Yeah, you know what though? I gave her. She's one of the people that actually got real fucking. She's the only person on earth who actually has some of my grenadine. So we might do cocktails with her. But yeah. So no, I'll try either my favorite cocktail. Or if you want me to try your favorite cocktail, I have a favorite cocktail. Period. I have this gin cocktail I make is really hitting.
Is that the one with Earl Grey?
No. I haven't used the Earl Grey yet. I don't know what it's good in. But you know what? If you use the blackberry red wine syrup I gave you with gin, it's gonna be close, because my favorite gin cocktail has blackberry liqueur and red wine in it. So that syrup I gave you is basically a way to kind of bootleg or make my favorite cocktail. So I haven't tried it yet, but I feel like it's gonna be a replication of my favorite cocktail.
Okay, I'm gonna try that. I can do that.
If you are following me on my personal page, not the Just a Tange page, please follow Just a Tange. Send me a D-mail of wine recommendations, spirit recommendations, or cocktail recommendations. Or if you'd like me to do a Boughetto tasting with friends or whoever with my favorite cocktails, some point, I really do have a Google Doc of over 100 cocktail recipes. At one point, I will publish it someday. Like I was like, let me just tell you.
With her twist.
Well, absolutely.
With your twist of it, because it's just a Tange.
You know what I'm saying? A booze. So thank you guys for joining us. Thank you for those who started from the beginning, or you started from the bottom. Now we're here.
And you made it to the end. Hey.
So for those of us who rocked with us for the whole hour and almost 15, we sure appreciate you. Thank you so much. This has been Just a Tange Boughetto Tastings of Wine. All right. So see y'all, another day. Actually, it's on the schedule. It should be March 6th. I'll get some flyers out. But
you like, yeah.
Y'all have a good one. Stay on. Y'all have a good one. Bye.
Bye, everybody. Thank you for joining us. Cheers.
Cheers. Oh, I could cheers as we end. Cheers.
Cheers, darling. Cheers. Tink.